What is up, guys? It's your boy Mike back here again. We are going to be doing a little bit of a repair. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. You guys would have ever had a tire and there had been something stuck within it that would pretty much puncture your hole in your tire. So I went onto eBay, bought one of these eBay kits. So these are the tubeless tire repair kit. This one came with three little sticky pieces, one little eyelet push-in tool, one little screw tool, and it obviously came with the rubber concrete solution as well. So what we're going to try and do today is remove this little bad boy out of here and clean it up. So if you guys have a look and see, it's just right there. So it's not too big. Oop, it's right there. So we're going to try and remove this bad boy. So basically how it works is this needs to come out. Once this comes out, you pretty much use a screw hole, make a nice little hole inside it. Then what you need to do is put the paste on with the glue stuck onto it. Then get this tool, jam it into the little hole, squish it in, and then pull it out quickly as well. So, and then you obviously want a nice little, Stanley knife to basically cut off the excess. We're gonna do this together so you guys can see exactly what the process looks like, and I'll show you guys now. I'm gonna do this all in one video, guys, so you guys don't miss anything. I'm gonna try and show you guys how to do it pretty much with one hand, really. So what we need to do is remove this little unit here. Unfortunately, it's not a Phillips head. It's just like a straight bolt. So I don't think it's in too badly. So I'm gonna try and just pry it out with the little tool that I have, just very quickly. So yeah, this does happen, guys, and you'll definitely notice it after a couple of days that your tires, you'll have to pump it up every once in a while. That's usually when you'll know that something is definitely in there. So definitely a good time to change it. This is inexpensive, and you can actually do this with your wheel on as well. So predicated that you're not driving anywhere for that day, at least, because you got to obviously let the thing harden as well. I've already changed mine, so this is just a spare. Instead of throwing it out, I wanted to make a little video just to show you guys that you definitely can get this done. Can definitely get this fixed up. So I'm gonna try and not use that too much before I break the tools. Unfortunately, I don't have my toolbox with me, so I'm gonna just try and do this as is, guys, and show you guys if we can take it out together. Doing this with one hand ain't easy. Definitely not easy, I'll give you that. Okay, right, this sucker doesn't want to come out, so yeah, I don't want to use this tool too much. I don't want to break it. I definitely need that. So that's come out a little bit. I'm sure I can try. Trying to think how I can pull this bad boy out. Alright, let me get back to you. But once you take yours out, usually there's a Phillips screw head. But if there's not, I'm sure you'll find a way. If you can get some pliers, you can pull it out. But I'm in my storage unit, which doesn't have any of that, so I'm going to try with that again. Alright, guys, so I found a nice little screwdriver, and basically I just pry that little bad boy out. But that there is the hole that you guys can see. So all I'm going to do now is, see? So it does happen. So the good thing is it's a little small unit, which is great. So all you're going to do is use this little tool that they would have given you, and you just want to poke it in there, and you just want to create a nice little hole. Just make it a nice clean hole. You know what I mean? Just stab it all the way through, Just give her a nice beating. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. So you just want to clean it up. So the whole point of making this hole is so that you can actually create a little hole point, so that you can stick in your little glue adhesive stick in there. So once she's in there, you just want to pull it in and out a couple of times, just so it's got a nice little clean little hole. That way, once you do put it in, it doesn't get jammed, it doesn't cut halfway through. So that is that. Okay. Next piece is we're going to get this glue, stick it in the middle, and then we're going to stick it on top. So I'm going to show you guys that now. Right here. We're going to do this together. All right. Hopefully that works. Hopefully that captures that. So A little glue. Just want to pry that little bad boy open. And you want to take out that glue. So they do come in different colors, but this one seems hella sticky. Nice and easy, take it out. Then what you want to do is you want to stick this little bad boy in there. It's going to be nice and sticky, so do keep that in mind. I did watch a video before this as well. I'll put a link in the description if mine doesn't help too much, but there's a second video if you guys want to double check and make sure. But you just want to stick her in there. Yeah, just put it right in the middle. And then once it's in there, you can pretty much just pull it all the way. So you're supposed to put it in about halfway, because what you're going to do is essentially, it's going to go into a little hole. It basically is going to push out like this, and you want to pull it out straight away. So if you have a look at this little eyelet tool, there's a little hole gap in the middle there. So once it does harden, it's obviously going to disappear as well. So next step, once you've done that, put it in half. You want to get your solution here. Then you just want to open her up. Usually you just got to pop that bad boy open there. Then you want to put it all over onto your tool, because this is what's going to keep that little bad boy concrete in your tire, so that you can start driving it again. So do keep that in mind, and it's a clean job. Okay, once you get this done, we're going to go back to the top, basically put that bad boy in and pull it straight out. Here we go. So this is the first time I'm doing this as well, guys, so don't think I'm no professional. We're just experimenting together. But the whole point of doing this, you got to put this in half, 3/4, and then once she's in, you want to pull her straight back out if she wants to go in. Come on. Oh, it's not working. Okay. This ain't looking good. Definitely gonna have to put a little bit of effort into that. So I want to show you guys what it looks like on the other side too. So the whole point of doing this is you want to put it in 3/4 of the way, and then you're supposed to yank it out. So I think that's pretty damn good. And that's pretty much in there as well. If I can just focus. There you go. So now that majority of that's in there, and that's in there, so all you want to do is yank it out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go, nice sticky goo on there. But that is pretty much it, guys. So having a look at how this has come out with all the brown stuff that was connected onto it, I'm going to assume that this was a nice little sticky agent, and the little solution was obviously a bottle that obviously hardened it as well. So that is the end result so far, guys, to give you guys an idea. It looks like this thing is sort of melting as we speak, which is pretty cool. And this is the underneath part and what she looks like, and it looks a bit funny compared to the other video that I was watching, but the main thing is that she's in there, so that's all that matters. So yeah, there you go, guys. That is how you get it done. Then you just want to cut off the top, and then she should be able to be used again. Then you should be good to go. So yeah, that is that. Before I even finish this video, guys, that's pretty much done. The whole point of this is so that it blocks the hole. As long as it does, then you're all good to go. You might be thinking, well, that doesn't look right. That can't seem to be right the way it is. You got to remember, this is going to be going on this wheel, so you're not really going to see this part. It's going to be driving on there. So it's a nice little temporary solution for you. Some people, I've had to read that, you know, it's lasted months for them. Some people had it for a whole year, no problem. So do keep in mind, it depends on obviously your driving, and it depends on how well you've clogged up that hole. But by doing this kit, I think it cost me like $6. You can buy them in stores for about $15, $20. You can get it done at a tire place and just replace the hole, because they do the same thing. Essentially what they do is they get a nice whole tube, and basically they shove the tube in, they pull it out, and they plug it up as well. So their tube has a little plug at the end. So they'll usually do it through this way and go inwards, and then they pull it out, and then they just chop off a little bit and they put it back on your tire. So again, it's a temporary solution, can last a few years depending on the way you drive. But that is how you fix that, guys. There you go. That cost me $6 and about 10 minutes worth of my time. Hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, and hopefully I saved you some money.